2414 is a podcast about finding hope and common ground through casual conversation. Like the friends on the road in the New Testament, in Luke chapter 24, verse 14, we want to walk away with more understanding that leads to more conversation as the journey continues. Thanks for walking with us.
All right, that ridiculous canned laughter means you found your way to 2414. I'm Dan, that's Shane. Welcome back. Hey, Shane.
Hey.
This is awesome. We have fun doing this. I hope you have fun listening or watching wherever you find your podcasts, or I guess on YouTube is the only place to find the video, huh?
Yeah, I think just YouTube,
the internet in general. Well, like I say, my name's Dan, that's Shane. This is 2414. Our podcast takes its name from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 24, verse 14, where these people are just talking about normal life, and Jesus shows up and brings life. Specifically, that episode is all about pointing to how the whole Bible is fulfilled in Jesus, but more broadly, it's celebrating conversation and seeing where it goes, sometimes in unexpected ways.
Yeah. So having fun with that.
Having fun with it. So today we're going to take just a brief one episode interlude break from Can We Trust the Bible? We're going to have a little fun playing a game. You're invited to play along at home. And then next week, we'll be back to Can We Trust the Bible, digging into what the book of the Bible is, how it came to be, what it means for Christians, what it might mean for non-Christians, and looking at lots of maybe some deep, challenging, hopefully engaging thoughts. But that's not today. Today is not deep, challenging, or engaging thoughts. Today is shenanigans and silliness.
Just because we're not talking about it doesn't mean it's going to be a not fun episode.
Oh, it's going to be a fun episode. This probably will be more fun than how we got the Bible.
Yeah. And we have no idea how it's going to turn out.
That's true. This could be a disaster. This might be no fun. This might just We've yet to delete a recorded episode, Shane. Everything we've recorded has made it to the air.
That is very true.
For better or worse.
Yeah. It's been raw audio,
unedited.
video.
We just send it.
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay, well, before we get to today's game, let's do highs and lows. The question of the day, Shane, is not a very profound question, but it's one I care about.
Oh, okay.
How do you take your coffee? And you don't even have to be a coffee drinker. If you're listening at home, when I ask how do you take your coffee,
is this just kind of like generically like any given moment? Like,
tell me about your coffee preferences.
Okay. All right.
And I feel like sometimes people add all kinds of value to that, whether prideful one way or the other, or maybe even like embarrassment one way or the other.
Ooh, yeah.
And we have different tastes for different days, but in general, how do you take your coffee? So lows and highs, and how do you take your coffee, Shane?
It's a good question. Okay, so lows, highs, lows. Lows, I'll say I was grumpy this morning.
Yeah.
When woke up, Lauren and I.
Have you apologized to your wife yet?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. But we're trying to change our sleep circadian rhythm a little bit, which is a daunting task for me because
what are you doing? Like, what's the plan?
Well, I'm a night owl already, so I just like to stay up late. But we're trying to work out before work.
Okay.
And so now we're yesterday and this morning we woke up
day 2,
like before our normal time to go to the community center to work out, go back home, shower, and so far like I feel so rewarded.
Yeah,
like
cool.
definitely sleep deprived, but like it outweighs the like I feel like I have so much time when we get home, because before we'd finish work around 5 here, at least for me, and go home, go to the community center. We work out for like an hour or maybe 2 hours. And so like get home at like 7:30 or 8. All right, now we got to make dinner. And so like, all right, it's 9:30, time to start our night. It's like,
like fire up the VCR and see what's on.
Yeah, that's what we do. So that's what we're doing recently. But I was grumpy this morning, but we made up for it, and now better and happy. But a high to that, I guess that is kind of a high. Like so far so good on those. What we're trying to do with new habits. But other high. Last week, Lauren and I were part of this experimental retreat called Haven song, or that's just kind of the temporary title. It's put together by this district worker. It's the Pacific Northwest LCMS district. I forget his title, but his name is Des Kunkel, and he wanted to put on this retreat where we're not only just ministry workers, but like creative-minded people have a space to just relax, but also just to put their creative energy to use while diving into Word. And it was just a really good, it was just a 2-night thing, so we only had one full day. And this was in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, by the way.
Nice.
So it was really good. We dove into Mark.
We have some listeners in Coeur d'Alene.
We do. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we went to Luther Haven in Coeur d'Alene, and we just dove into God's Word, but also just had space to just like reflect on it and be to ourselves, but also out of it, we wrote a song. It just kind of came out of it.
Yeah.
And there was no plan for that, or it just happened.
Okay.
So it was a really good time, just rejuvenating, and just it was really nice.
That's awesome, Shane.
Thanks. Yeah. So coffee, I take my coffee one of two ways, I guess.
Okay.
So I would say I like, my preference is cream and sugar.
Do you have a favorite brand, or raw sugar, brown sugar, the pink packet or the yellow packet?
I'll expand upon that a little.
Okay.
My preferences, but when I'm at work, I drink black coffee because it's quicker. I just need it, and I don't care to yeah.
It's functional.
I didn't drink black coffee before working in ministry. When my first week or so, oh, thank you, nice coaster. The first week,
because you're banging and I'm hearing it in my ears. So our guests are like, "What's that banging sound?" The banging sound is
I'm messing with my coffee.
Shane banging his coffee table on the table.
Sorry, but when I started working here, Jan Grothy, our director of spiritual life ministry, whatever. I was asking her, where's the cream and sugar? And she was like, oh, if you work in ministry,
young man,
you have to drink it black. And I was like, what is this? No, I'm not. And literally a week later, I was like, it's so much easier. So, but my preference is cream and sugar.
Okay.
And, probably, I think whenever I have those mini packets of cream and sugar, I do 2 and 2. And I'm pretty
2
content
sugars,
with it.
2 creams.
Yeah.
That's a long way from black.
It is, but
that's a hard swing
because it just tastes better.
Okay.
If I'm just drinking coffee just because, well, that's how I would drink.
What about if you're out at a coffee place? Do you have a special drink you get there?
I normally ask, what's the sweetest drink you have?
Okay.
Frappuccino is normally the go-to.
Something like milkshakey with caramel running everywhere and whipped cream.
It's
4 pumps of sugar.
It's like 400% of your daily suger in one drink.
That's good.
And I always get the biggest size.
You wonder why you can't go to bed on time. That's weird.
I also had
I'm wide awake. It's 11 o'clock. Huh.
I also had this conversation this past weekend. I don't know if coffee does anything for me, because when I drink coffee, I don't necessarily know if I feel more productive or more energetic. I just drink it because I hope it helps, but I feel no difference.
That might be a sign that you have a problem.
I might.
Your tolerance level is so great.
But I didn't grow up drinking coffee. I only really started at this point in time in life, more or less. So
all right.
I have no idea, but I'd more drink it just because it feels good to just drink something.
Okay.
Even if it tastes bad, black and cold right now. That's what it is. So
all right.
It's a social thing in my mind, but I just socially drink it by myself.
You started off as a social drinker, and now you find yourself doing it on your own. Yeah. Even though you're not enjoying it, there's no benefits to you. You don't feel the caffeine. It doesn't taste good, but you find yourself compulsively doing it.
That is correct.
Shane, this is textbook. This is a cry for help. That's actually what our episode is now about.
It's just an intervention.
I'd like to invite the rest of the staff. They're all waiting outside.
That's amazing. If you plan this from the beginning.
I was afraid this is where it might go. So guys, come on in.
We're not even recording. This is just oh gosh. I don't know. So that's a long-winded answer to that. Sorry.
All right. Well, I have 2 lows that are both. Well, one's the low I came with, but as you're talking about that, it reminds me of another one, a sort of low, that are both related to coffee in some sense.
Oh, just coffee is the name of the game today.
So my first low, that was my real one, is our refrigerator is dying or has died.
It's just not working?
So day before yesterday, right before bed, I'm having a bowl of cereal because I was hungry. And it was like, you know how the refrigerator has like cycles where it's like, I don't know, like defrost or
it makes
whatever.
its noises.
Yeah. And so, felt a little, it wasn't as cold as I was expecting. And I figured, it just must be one of its cycles.
Yeah.
And the next morning, it the milk was not cold. And I have a little like a digital temperature reader thingy, so I put it in the fridge and came back 10 minutes later. It was like 68 degrees, and it's supposed to be like 37 to 38.
It's like
under 40 is like anything over 40. Everything's growing.
Fall weather.
Yeah, it was colder outside than it was in my refrigerator. So we've got a person coming out tomorrow to look at how to fix it if it's fixable. It's there's like a couple $100 like service fee. I'm like, we're halfway to a new refrigerator already, probably. I don't know.
So you guys are living off canned foods and non-perishables?
So I guess the unexpected highs. We went out to dinner last night because we don't have any food in our house.
So we, as in your family?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the freezer's working though, so that's interesting.
Nice.
So we think it might be the fan that blows the cold air. I don't know. So the fridge is dying, which meant this morning when I had my coffee, I couldn't put the creamer in it because we had to throw all of our like dairy things out.
It might sound sad or depressing to say. I bet that creamer would
it was probably been fine. I know that was
creamer is not real
it's
anymore.
All just processed sugar and it's like glue. It's so white. It's unnaturally. We get those like International Delight. Is that what they're called? I don't know.
Yeah, one of those brands.
Some brand. So but that was so I didn't trust it enough. It probably would have been fine.
So
But it's been a couple days.
You drank it black?
So I drank it black. And that's fine. I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's more functional. My other kind of somewhat low was more embarrassing than anything. And I had a bit of a mess, and Charlotte helped as we discovered more of the mess. But I make coffee before bed. I had a little timer on the coffee pot.
Automatically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put in the filter grounds, pour in the water, and tell it to come on when I want. Mm-hmm. And a lot of coffee pots have that feature where if you take the pot out while it's brewing, it'll stop dripping so that it doesn't spill.
Yeah.
Which just says something about our culture where we have to have it right. Like I can't even wait for the pot of coffee to finish brewing. I need it right now. Yeah. So that it's like, okay, well we've planned for this occasion, so we'll stop. Yeah. So what happened though is when I put the like filter basket in, it wasn't all the way down somehow. So when you put in the coffee pot, it pushes the little spring to release the water. Yeah. So because the filter basket wasn't all the way down, even though the coffee pot was underneath it, it didn't engage the little mechanism. Okay. And so I set it all up. I go to bed. I come down in the morning, and the water never filtered through the hole down into the coffee pot. It just filled up the filter and the basket and then overflowed everywhere.
So it went everywhere, but the one spot it was supposed to.
So as it was overflowing, enough overflowed around the filter circle thingy, that little basket, and did get in the pot. It just like happenstance. Yeah. So I took up the pot. And I was like, oh, that looks like less than I was expecting. Oh, that's weird. And so and so kind of go about our days. And then it was that evening we realized the kitchen drawer underneath the coffee pot where we keep all these like things was just filled with coffee.
And you didn't notice?
No.
I
noticed the coffee pot wasn't as full as I was expecting. And I lifted the coffee pot. I'm looking around. There's a little bit in the counter. I got that. I didn't realize it had run down the counter and into the drawer. So that wasn't good. That wasn't ideal.
You filled was this like your drunk drawer?
Yeah. But I keep like my wallet and stuff, just like a little like kitchen miscellany drawer.
Your wallet's not miscellaneous.
Well, it doesn't live on the counter. It looks tacky to keep wallet and keys and stuff, Well, that's not the point, Shane. The point is my low was the coffee situation. So the subsequent several nights, I have checked that thing like 14 times.
So you've built in a new habit of thoroughly checking, is this coffee thing gonna work?
It's like when my wife asked, "Did you lock the door?" Well, I'm sure I did, but now that you asked, I got to go check again.
Oh yeah. So new paranoia.
New paranoia. That's my other low. Is I have a new paranoia of flooding my drawer with coffee.
So okay. So speaking of that coffee, so you said you normally wouldn't drink it black.
So, yeah, so I typically have a glug or two of our fancy. It's not French vanilla. It's the purple one, Italian cream. Is that a flavor?
Oh, the Kroger Italian creamer.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We go through about a gallon a month of that. It seems like maybe not quite a month, but I bet it's milk. Those skinny ones like that. Is that a quart or a half gallon? Is that a half gallon?
It's about less than a half gallon.
We probably go through a half gallon a month. That's too much. It's not healthy. It's probably killing us.
We probably go through that similarly at our household.
Okay.
As in mostly Lauren, because I drink most of the coffee here.
Yeah. I will say one of the adults in our house tends to put a little bit more than the other, but we're not pointing fingers.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
So my high, well, it was fun to have a dinner out last night. Oh, my other high, I got two highs. One high, two real highs. One high is we had our 18th wedding anniversary last Sunday.
Congrats. And I remembered, so you said
the day after your anniversary.
Yeah. And I remembered that, like, the moment you left church this last Sunday.
Yeah.
Because you're like, happy anniversary. Because you told us that on Sunday, the day after our wedding anniversary. I was like, I think I remember having a conversation with you that yours is today. Oh, and I was like, oh, he's gone. Well,
when I leave work, I leave work. I'm out. I'm out. You can chase me down the parking lot. I'm not looking back.
I was like, oh, I missed that.
So that's a high. Wedding anniversary, 18 years, going on strong. Yeah. And then the other high, just the sun is out, and that feels great.
It's warming up.
It's like warm in my car.
It's so nice.
I had the heat on last week in my car.
I did too, I guess.
I had it on like the heat all the way up and 2 bars worth of air coming at me.
The weather is just so unpredictable this time of this month.
That's my lows, that's my highs, that's my coffee preferences. Shane, what are we doing today?
All right, what are we doing? Most people learn games from other people, not from the rules. But at some point, somebody has to read the rules. No, that's boring.
Are you reading the rules?
I was trying to make it really boring.
We're not going to read the rules anyway.
No, I know. I was just trying to. It was trying to be funny. Okay.
Oh,
can't you tell? I'm so hilarious. We're playing a game, and this game, sort of. I've never heard of it. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it. I've never played it.
It's called Outburst. Outburst, the game of verbal explosions.
I like verbal explosions.
Well, that's an intense.
You had me at verbal explosions.
What does that mean? I don't know.
We saw the game on a shelf, and we're like, what is that old-looking game? Let's try it live on the air.
Neither of us know how to play it, and we're not reading the rules.
We're not.
So we've got these cards here.
Describe what we have in front of us, Shane.
We've got these cards with that old school, like, code reading things.
Secret code breaking red.
Yeah, those old spy things you had when you were a kid, or those old books you had to decipher. And how this game works, you have this little card
from what
here.
We can tell by not looking at the rules how the game works.
Yeah, no, this is us guessing. So sorry if you grew up playing Outburst your entire childhood. We're gonna butcher it.
Yep.
But we're making it our own because that's kind of more fun in my head. So
for sure.
We've got this card that just has a topic on it. It just says, the one I'm holding says cartoon animals.
Okay.
And it's got this red and white grid-like thing, and the only way to read it is if you slide the card into this red decipher.
Yeah, so we don't spoil the answers or give it away.
Yeah, so this cartoon animals. So we had a kind of a test one right before starting this recording. When we slide it in there, it shows you
10, I think?
10, yeah, 10 answers of the most 10 popular cartoon animals.
Yep. As of 1988. When this game
so the
was
catch
created.
is, this is from 1988. I was born not in 1988 and kind of far after that date.
Later.
So I'm at a severe disadvantage, but that's what sounds so fun to me because I'm trying to think of what were the cartoon animals
in 1988
that were popular in 1988.
So we also have a sand timer. What would you guess? Is that 30 seconds or 60 seconds?
Probably because
60 be too long.
I bet 30. That looks like 30-second timer.
So we've got an hourglass sand timer that we're gonna hope is 30 seconds.
And so what we're gonna do these first few rounds, at least, we're gonna slide it in, or before we slide it in, we're gonna flip that, and we're gonna just verbally explode 10.
Verbal explosions.
I don't even know if we're going to do 10.
yourself.
We're just going to get as many of these as we can.
Our goal is to get the 10 they have listed through our verbal explosions.
Yes.
We want to explode sufficiently enough that it splatters, and the extent of our verbal explosions covers the 10.
Radius.
Yeah, the
splash damage.
The splash zone of our verbal explosion covers the 10 suggested.
I'm guessing we might average 2.5 per card. That's my guess.
I think it's going to be either 9 or 1. Like, I don't
think we could get 9 on these.
Well, for some, I think some we're going to get all of them, and some. So the one that Shane and I looked at right before we recorded said, should we do this? Our test one said Russian politicians of the 19th century, and I couldn't even. Okay, Stalin, got it.
Gorbachev,
okay,
it was 20th century. It was
20th century. Yeah, 20th
yeah. So it was I knew the big names, but anything from the 90s and forward does not exist.
Doesn't exist yet. It's like Back to the Future.
No, the other one we saw was famous cigar smokers.
Oh, famous cigar smoker.
What? Who's famous?
Winston Churchill.
I think that was it.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get one or all of them.
I don't even think we'll get.
All right.
So
you're gonna read the category.
Cartoon animals.
Oh, that is the category.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't looked at. I haven't looked at any of this yet.
So we're gonna say them aloud. I'm gonna when we say go, I'm gonna flip the timer, and we're gonna say them aloud as we're writing them down, so we can have some record. You playing at home, we want you to come up with the top 10. I'm not sure based on what criteria. The top 10 cartoon animals that existed before 1988. Is it animals or characters?
It says cartoon animals.
Okay.
So play with us at home. This is going to be our test round.
Okay.
Before I kind of make up some more rules here for some goals for us.
All right. Are you ready? Set. Go.
Bugs Bunny.
Okay. Daffy Duck.
Daffy. Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. I'll say Minnie then as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Goofy.
Yeah. And Tom and Jerry.
Ooh, Tom. That's 2. I'm gonna say Pluto to go with Goofy, the other Disney dog. Did I say Daffy Duck already? I did. Donald Duck. We have another duck.
Yeah. Donald.
You said Bugs.
Yeah, I got Bugs.
Porky the Pig.
Porky. We need some other non-animate.
Sylvester the cat.
Sylvester
the cat.
That's more.
Pepe Le Pew.
You're just naming all the Warner characters.
Disney and Warner. What else is
Betty Boop. There you go.
That's a person. Is that an animal?
She had a cartoon.
No, it's cartoon animals.
Oh yes,
it's just cartoon characters. With Tom and Jerry, Pepe Le Pew.
Oh man,
I was rolling with Warner Brothers.
Chippendale,
the Chipmunks.
There's all Disney. The other Disney.
Oh, and time.
Okay,
pencils down.
All right, I think we did terrible.
No, I'm feeling so confident. Do you want to decode the first one for us?
All right. So you just tell me if we got it or not.
You decode them, and we can go to the tape if we need to have a review, a booth review.
Butchering this game.
By the way, this is not how you play Outburst. We're having fun, though.
All right. I'm going to read them in order.
In order. Here we go.
Porky Pig.
Yes. We said that was like the 7th one I said.
It was. Mickey Mouse.
Okay, so that's 1. Mickey was 2. We got that.
Donald Duck.
I did.
Yeah, we did.
3.
We did get Donald. I guess this counts as 1. Tom and Jerry.
Oh, that's only 1?
Yeah.
That's weak. All right. 4.5.
Woody Woodpecker. We should have got that one. Oh my! I can't believe
not get Woody. Okay.
Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, baby.
I did not think that these were gonna make it. Roadrunner.
I didn't get Road because you derailed my Warner Brothers train.
I did not think there'd be this.
Let's name Betty Boop. Not an animal.
Characters in this. Tweety Bird.
Another Warner Brothers.
I guess the topic was just Warner.
Disney and Warner Disney. All right, Tweety Bird.
All right. Heckle and Jekyll?
I don't know who that is. It sounds
Comment
familiar.
below.
Heckle and Jekyll. I'm trying to think.
Send us a fax if you know who Heckle and Jekyll are.
I'm sure as soon as there's a picture, I'm going to know it, but I can't picture mine now.
I don't know. That rings no bell.
Heckle and Jekyll.
And hey, Boo, I picnic basket, Yogi Bear.
Yeah. That's a pretty good Yogi. Is that it?
Miss that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50% on the easiest category. Oh boy.
I thought we got more than, was that only
We didn't.
50? Oh yeah,
If
we
there's
didn't.
only 10, we got 5. We
All right, so we got 5. So
That's pretty good.
do we want to make that a practice or count that for
that
our-
counts.
Okay, so my goal is out of at least 5 of these for now. We can kind of add some more to this, but out of 5, I'm guessing we can.
We're doing 5 rounds. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting right into the details
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah. So 5 rounds. I'm gonna guess we get 15 out of 50
Total?
That's my.
All right, I'm gonna write it down.
I'm setting the bar low.
right.
Do you want to wager any higher, lower?
We're doing 5 rounds. I think we're gonna get 20 out of 50. That's my guess.
And then we might have a round of a duel where we like face off each other
After our 5?
Yeah.
Time permitting.
Yeah. Time permitting. So that's why I'm saying we'll start with this and then we'll see where we're at.
Shane, one thing I didn't plan on is the use of my paper. You just I got really excited.
Font 200
got really
Comic
excited
Sans. Jeez.
with cartoon animals. I used my whole piece of paper on that. I got nothing
Just
left.
like a 20th of my sheet here. Like
We need to get a whiteboard.
I've got I've got another back.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna need that.
I'll throw you a bone.
I'm gonna need a new piece of paper each round, apparently.
So all right. So first round, we got 5 out of this.
Okay, so
In our favorite game of Outburst.
5. Round 1, 5. I'm gonna make a little chart here. Okay.
I'm gonna wager. I'm just do
I get to
pick? Yeah, pick a
category?
Yeah, pick a random one. You'll read it.
the top one here. I'm gonna go in order unless it looks like it could get inappropriate.
Okay, sounds good. Yep.
Some of them look like they could be.
Some of them did not age well when we were looking at this.
All right. The category is. I'm just gonna say it and flip. No time to think.
Oh man, that's rough. Okay.
Surfing terms and paraphernalia.
Oh my. Hang 10.
Board, hang 10. I'm gonna say wax.
Yep.
Cord or rope that connects your foot to it.
Gnarly.
Okay, you're using terms. I'm not sure if terms is part of it.
Who knows?
Okay, I'm gonna say a wetsuit.
Yeah. Oh no. Ankle brace, dude.
Ankle brace.
Dude,
Good.
I don't know.
They didn't have cameras back
Shredding.
then. She's just saying more words.
I don't know.
All right. Surfing term. Oh yeah, it is surfing terms. You're right.
Man,
Cowabunga.
Yeah,
Ninja Turtles. I don't know if that's a thing.
I like it.
Wipeout.
Oh, that's good. Yep.
There's the tube. What's that? Like a
Crash.
a
I don't
pike.
know. I'm writing crash.
Okay. It's like a pike. Pike. It's like the tube when they're going through the thing. I'm gonna write
surviving.
tube.
I don't know.
Surviving.
Oh no.
Perfect 10.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That's the thing, right?
Sure.
Hang 20.
Hang 20 is not a thing.
It is. That's where you get all 10 toes. Oh no, that.
All right.
10. I only have 10 toes. Okay.
Shark attack.
Shark! Exclamation
And
mark.
time. That's it. All right. Here we
I think
go.
we won.
I'm out of paper. All right. Here we go.
Gotta write smaller. Oh no.
This is hard to read. Okay.
All right.
Number 1, surfboards. We got that.
Did we?
I said
okay,
that first.
Good. Thank goodness.
Number
All right.
2, surfs up. We did not say.
I feel like we could have got that one.
All right. Number 3, hang 10.
Yes.
We got that. Oh, I almost said this one. Right at the end, I almost said it. Goofy foot.
I think of that as skateboarding.
I was going to say there was an old video game called Skate or Die, and if you were like really cocky, you could do it goofy foot, and you did it like the opposite direction you normally.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. Pipeline.
Is that what you were thinking?
I was trying to say it. I never said it.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
I kept saying pike. So we did not a boogie board.
Boogie.
We did not get that one.
No.
Baggies. It's in quotes. Maybe that's like the swim trunks, like baggy shorts. I have no idea. Wax. We got wax.
We got wax.
Wipeout.
We said wipeout.
I said wipeout. And shoot the curl. I think that's what I was trying to gesture with my hands when they went through the turnpike.
So is that 3?
So we got surfboards, hang 10, wax, and wipeout. We got 4. Okay. Not ideal.
But
it wasn't a total defeat.
It was more than 25%, which is it's a win in my book.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna draw a random one here.
All right.
I drew the same one we started with. I put it in the middle of. All right.
Okay.
We got
Next category is Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna do it. It's fine, but it makes me. I don't know. It just says Richard Nixon.
All right, let's do it.
What are we supposed to say?
I'm ready.
What?
Are you ready? No, we got it. We got this.
What do we say?
All right. 3, 2, 1. He was a president.
President.
I think he was a Republican.
He was, yeah.
Milhouse was his middle name.
All right. Watergate.
Watergate. I'm not a crook was his saying. He was a senator first or a representative?
Sure.
I want to say senator.
Senator. Wait, what was the?
He was impeached. He was impeached.
Oh, he was.
Or he was almost impeached, maybe.
He was almost, because then he resigned.
Yeah. Okay. Quitter. A citizen of America?
Sure. Do you know his wife's name?
No.
What was the thing he always did?
The peace sign, the double peace sign. We'll say double peace sign.
Awoo. Didn't he do that?
No, that's it. That's the actor.
Oh, okay. That's just the cartoon I watched, I think.
What number president would you think he was? 37?
Sure.
I have no idea. No, it's probably before that. I'm going to say 32.
All right, we got to pick a single number.
And time.
I have no idea what.
I think we did pretty good.
It's going to probably just list like states or something. I have no idea.
Oh, what state do you think he was from? New York? I bet he's from New York.
I feel like
I'm going to put New York in parentheses.
We can't get that. That's out of this time. All right.
Here we go. Richard. It's not even like facts about Richard Nixon. It just says Richard Nixon.
It just says Richard Nixon. Okay.
Here we go.
Number 1, Watergate.
We said that.
We did.
Yeah.
Only president to resign.
Yes.
I would give us resign.
We said resignation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I am not a crook.
Yeah, baby.
Look at that.
We're at 3.
Checkers speech. I don't know.
No.
Number 5, Pat.
Maybe that's his wife.
Okay, there's a few more.
Or maybe that's his running mate. I don't know.
6, Trisha.
6?
Oh, no, I'm just going down the numbers.
These are just like his
Number
lovers.
6.
Pat, Trisha, Sarah.
I have no idea. Trisha?
Okay.
7, Julie.
Maybe this is his daughters.
Maybe. Number 8, 6 crises.
Okay.
6 crises.
We started off so strong.
9, San Clemente.
Must be from San Clemente.
He might. And number 10, you won't have Dick Nixon to kick around.
Oh, okay.
I don't
know. You won't. Man,
what do we get?
We got
The first 3.
Resignation, Watergate, and I'm not a crook.
We started. Yeah, I think that was.
I thought for sure Milhouse would be one. Like I knew the president's middle name.
It's like that's impressive.
That's something. I knew he was a president. I think he's Republican.
So
we got 3. Ooh.
3.
Yeah, we've slowed down. We've gotten worse every time.
Still at a good pace to get 15. Yeah, what do we only need?
Well, I guess 20. We're not going to get that.
Well, we only have 2 rounds left. You never know.
Okay. I feel like I might need to pass on the next card I have in front of me.
So we're at 12.
I'll show you the category, and you can say if we should pass or not. It says there's a blank, and it says fill in the blank, man.
So you're like, I think, supposed to
something man.
Fill in the word.
Do you want to do it?
Let's try it.
Okay. All right.
It's experiment.
Something man. Are you ready? And go.
Policeman.
Okay. Superman. Batman.
Oh yeah.
Garbage man.
I like that. All right.
What about the man?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The first man.
First man. Okay. Lazy man.
You could do better than just generic adjective.
Proud man.
Proud man. Oh man.
Garbage man. Policeman.
Family man.
Family man. I like that one. Working man.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Radio man. The radio man said this. Newspaper man said this.
Newspaper man. That's boy.
This is how people talked in the 80s, Shane. You weren't there.
That is fact.
The newspaper man, I'll say newsman.
Newsman? Disco man?
Yep, disco. And time.
We lost.
Man.
We died. Like, this is...
Fill in the blank man. So those of you listening at home, I'd be curious what you came up with for fill in the blank man in 1988. Okay, it looks like we missed some obvious ones, Shane.
I feel like we did.
The first one is mailman. Did we get that?
Mailman.
No. Okay.
Mailman.
Second one is milkman.
Milkman.
Didn't get that either. Third one, policeman. We said that one.
I did.
Okay, we got one.
Man.
4 is fireman.
Forest fire.
No, number 4 is fireman. The 4 is fireman. You know, what's your favorite man? The 4 is fireman.
Forest fire.
No, fireman. I said policeman.
I was thinking firefighter, so I was like, oh, they wouldn't say firefighter, man.
Firefighter man. So close. Nope.
Okay.
Number 5 is woman. Whoa, man. We didn't say that.
I feel like we could have got that.
Number 6 is postman.
Post. Okay, a lot all mail related.
Did I say
newspaper? We said newspaper man before we said mailman. How does that?
All right, we didn't get mailman. Number 7, doorman.
That's
No. Number
right.
8, chairman, like the chairman.
Yep. Okay.
Number 9, watchman.
These are all good. I like what they put.
And number 10, assemblyman.
That's a dumb one. All right.
So we
got one.
We got which one? Policeman.
Policeman.
We've done worse for 4 consecutive
We have to
rounds.
So we're at 13 now, I think. So 9, 12, 13. We're at 13.
So if we get 7, we reached our stretch goal of 20.
But if we get anything less than
2,
1, or less than 2,
yeah, less. Okay.
so 2 or less, we have to get 2, essentially. So,
and we're going to call this round 1, and then we go to the head-to-head round.
This is the final round.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
The first set. We'll call this the first round of the first set, and
What?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Oh,
Some of these
so confusing.
Some of these look great, Shane. Some of these look
I know
like
some
real
of these
winners.
are really amazing, but I love just the fear of picking a random one.
Assemblyman.
All right, we're gonna pick.
If it's not appropriate, we shouldn't.
I think they're appropriate, but
Okay.
we
don't back
like
down from
this.
challenges.
We are. I like the challenge.
Fortune favors the bold.
So, are you ready?
I think so.
I guess I should have flipped it already because I'm getting a head start.
I'm ready for the verbal explosion.
All right. 3, 2.
What's the category?
Go. No. All right. Once I say it, famous and tall.
Okay. Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's what I was going to say. There was the Alton Giant.
Michael Jordan. I'm just gonna.
He's not that tall. Andre. What do you mean he's not that? He's like famous for being tall.
I like that. Andre
the Giant.
Shaq.
I don't think that's on there.
You never know. All right.
Boy, Shane.
Magic Johnson. I'm just gonna spit out NBA.
You got to go earlier NBA.
All right. Bo Jackson.
No, he's not tall. He didn't
Was
play
he?
in the NBA. He's a football and baseball player.
You got to be a tall athlete.
Randy Johnson was tall.
All right.
Famous and tall.
Even though he was 90. This is so hard.
He's at least tall.
Oh gosh.
One of the main things.
Who's tall?
Oh god.
We might lose. Tall people.
Tall people. Time. Oh, miserable finish.
If we got Abe, there's got to be at least
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the 2 tall people we know.
Andre the Giant's a good one.
He might be. He might be on the list.
Oh man.
Oh,
this really
came
is
close, Shane.
This is going to be Abe Lincoln better be on there.
Some of these categories.
All right. Number 1. Oh, I feel dumb. Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
That should have been me. All right. But number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, baby.
3, Paul Bunyan.
He's not even a real person. He's famous.
He's
also fictional.
You could have put so many fictional people. Okay. 4, Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, baby.
Number 5, Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
6, the Jolly Green Giant.
He sold vegetables. He was a vegetable
real.
logo. Do you know the Jolly Green Giant?
Yeah.
We used to have a kite, I think,
Of the Jolly
Green Giant. It was like a novelty-sized large kite.
He still exists. It's just not as popular. 7, John Wayne. Is he tall?
I guess so.
I didn't know
He was in a lot of movies.
I guess he was tall.
Okay, John Wayne.
8.
Comment below if you know how tall John Wayne was.
I don't think you'll know this one, but 8, Manute Bol.
I don't
He's
know
the
who that
tallest NBA player ever, but
is. You couldn't think of his name, huh?
I mean,
You know who that is, but
I
you
did,
didn't want
but
to say
he's
it.
just so like niche and specific. Like,
Well, what was the category, Shane? Tall.
famous. Well, you could have said like the world's most tall person, and I bet he's not on here. Whatever. Okay, 9. The Giant.
What does that mean? Like
Jack
from
and the
Jack and the
Bean- yeah.
Beanstalk? The Giant.
Could have
I know somebody taller than Andre the Giant. Who? The Giant.
That's just like whatever. Okay, and then 10. Herman Munster. I'm assuming from the Munsters.
So Shaq wasn't on there, huh?
He played, I guess, in the 90s.
So we got 3: Lincoln, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Andre the Giant.
That is it. Yeah.
So that brings our grand total. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is
16.
12, plus 1 is 13, plus 3 is 16.
So my average was about.
You were right on.
It's about right, but we beat it.
Okay, let's take I got to take just a regroup breath for a second. How did you find the game? We're gonna play more. We're not done yet,
right.
but initial reactions to Outburst, the Shannon Dane approach.
I know what you're asking, but I'll take it literally. We found it on the shelf.
We found it on the shelf. Thank you.
That was it. I think playing this way, I thoroughly enjoy it.
I'm having fun.
And it's especially fun trying to think of people from the 80s.
Yeah.
So like you can't just list anyone. So the trivia goes a level deeper.
Would you like to? I kind of like the collaborative approach here.
I do too.
There are. I also could we just take a minute and read some of the categories we're not gonna do? Like
So
just kind of. You know, just,
I think the categories are really fun.
so one that I'm not gonna do. One is houseplants.
Houseplants.
I'm not sure I can name 10 houseplants.
Tomatoes.
Or
yeah.
it's not tomato. It's not a houseplant. It's a garden vegetable.
Yeah,
The
I
other
don't
one,
know.
Things that are sticky.
I like it.
I'm sure I could come up with a bunch,
Okay,
but
this
seems a
this
little bit
is
strange.
vague. Things on a tombstone.
Ooh. So like
So-
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Beloved mother.
Dates, names.
Oh.
maybe like
Like I was thinking
don't know.
specific things on.
Well,
some
yeah, like-
bird poop,
yeah, maybe grass.
flowers, moss.
Yeah. This is one I would not do.
This is a whole stack of these people. There must be hundreds of these cards. What is it? No, you don't say that. Some of these haven't aged well. I don't know if they were
Woody
intended.
Allen movies. I know
who Woody Allen is.
I kind of do, but not enough to.
This one is songs from the rock and roll era with Mr. in the title.
Name one.
I'm gonna.
I was gonna say Mr. Brightside, but that's not even.
I'll just please, Mr. Postman,
Oh, Mr. Postman.
Mr.
Yeah.
Bojangles. That's a Bob Dylan song.
Is it?
Mr.
Okay.
Moonlight, Mr. Blue, Mr. Tambourine Man, another Bob Dylan song.
Okay.
Mr. Big Stuff.
It's Mr.
Who do
Blue.
you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff?
Oh, who do you think you are? Yeah.
Mr. Sandman.
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Sandman. Mr. Spaceman.
Huh?
Mr.
Okay.
And Mr. Cheeseballs.
Mr. Cheeseballs. That's a song?
It's a song from the rock and roll era. One of the top 10 most famous songs from the rock and roll era.
We've really gone backwards in music.
Could you make Mr. Cheeseballs the intro or outro music for this episode?
I don't know if I could legally do that.
Nobody's
'Cause
defending
it's
the
on-
rights of Mr. Cheeseballs at this point. Maybe they are.
As a wife who, as a
right.
as a person who has a wife who works in copyright and whatnot, claiming and publishing.
Okay.
I think.
Do you want to read another one, or should we get back to round 2?
One more. Famous gorges.
Grand Canyon.
Is it a gorge? It's a canyon.
That's the difference between a gorge and a canyon.
know.
A gorge. There's the gorge.
There's the gorge. Yeah. There's the one in like Vancouver area. Isn't there one?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, we would have
All right.
lost. So this next round, what do you want? Do you want to head to head it?
No,
and we just kind of
I think if we do it head to head, it's gonna. Well, I don't know. It could get kind of boring.
All right, we could double or nothing.
Double or nothing. The stakes are twice as
And
high.
we shoot. We're at 16 now.
Let's beat 16 in 5 rounds.
Oh, you're saying? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. I think we've got it down now.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah. So that first whole set was practice.
It's like there's like the preseason, there's the postseason.
Yeah. There's so many of these cards.
And they're double sided.
Amazing. Yeah.
I see the one right now that we're not going to do that says opera singers.
Man, I feel bad because
I would just have like Italian sounding stereotypes. I would just like say names that sound.
Was Pavarotti popular in 1988?
Oh yeah,
prior.
He's eternal.
Is he? Okay.
I don't know. Okay, are you ready?
Oh man.
Do you have one, or do you want me to give the category?
Wait, who gave the last tall famous?
You were the tall person.
Okay, so you. So
right.
wait, we want to get more than 16.
Beat 16.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to go with my top one.
All right. Bring it.
The category is felonies.
Murder.
Okay.
Theft.
Robbery. Breaking and entering.
Vehicular manslaughter. Like
sure. Rape.
Yeah. Harassment.
I don't think that was a crime in the 80s. Voter fraud.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think 80s.
Something like assaulting a police officer.
Yeah, assault.
Assault.
Resist arrest.
That might be a felony. Like embezzlement. Tax fraud or evasion.
Tax fraud or evasion. Yeah.
Other felonies. Trespassing. That's probably not a felony. Like trespassing. That's probably not a felony. Speeding can't be a felony.
Who knows?
Maybe misdemeanor.
Hit and run.
What about like?
I don't know.
I bet if you try to break out of jail. And time.
Yeah.
I
think we are good.
Okay.
Unless these are oddly specific.
All right. Oh, number 1, embezzlement.
Wow.
We snuck it in.
Easy.
Number 2, murder.
We got it.
Number 3, I actually said fraud with embezzlement, but I said them separately. I said tax fraud. It says fraud.
And or embezzlement. I think we said both.
Yep. Number 4 is rape. We got that. Number 5, smuggling.
We
did not get smuggling.
But I could see it.
Number 6, robbery. We got that.
Did we? Oh, yeah.
Assault. I said that.
Yep.
We did not get number 8, treason.
Treason?
Yeah. So far we missed smuggling and
isn't that the point of free speech?
No, treason is
like when you're overthrowing,
betraying your country. And
okay. I'm thinking like I'm thinking old school treason. Okay.
Number 8, grand theft. Oh, we didn't get GTA.
We did not get GTA.
And then finally, kidnapping.
I guess.
We didn't say that, did we?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I just said I guess that's a felony.
So we missed kidnapping, grand theft auto, treason, and smuggling.
That might have been our best round yet.
So we got 6. All right. That's a strong start.
Very strong start. Okay.
But the back of the card is California. So we're not going to do that.
Everything in California. Yeah. All right. Want to choose a random one? All right. You ready?
Yes.
I got to get the flipper ready. All right. The topic is fire department.
Pole. Dalmatian.
Ooh. Hose.
Engine.
And I'm going to assume fire is in the front of these.
Yeah, okay. Chief.
I like it.
House.
Just the word fire.
Fire. Okay. The smoke detector.
Oh, yeah. Water.
Okay. Alarm. Siren.
Ooh, yeah.
Flame retardant clothing.
I'm going to put clothing. And I'll say
clothing.
Hat.
I already said helmet.
Yeah.
But we can say hat.
Hat, helmet. A hydrant.
Hydrant. That's good. Big wrench. Open up the hydrant.
I'm sure that's on the
ladder.
Oh, good. Red.
Okay.
Yellow. I don't know.
That's in colors. Beds. They sleep there.
They sleep in bed.
Oh, cat. Cat in a tree. And time.
There's no way bed is going to be on fire department's bed.
They sleep there.
They sleep.
They do at the firehouse.
Okay.
I think we did well.
I think I do too. All right. Number 1, the fire chief.
I said chief.
Yeah. And
we're not going to add the word fire to every one of these things.
Yeah. Fire truck. We said engine.
We say?
We said engine.
Well, that's like the technical name for it. What do you think, Shane? We didn't say truck.
I think those are two different. Okay. Fire truck, fire engine.
All right.
I don't know.
I think one's just a little more specific, but we can.
How about a half point?
Okay, we'll give ourselves a half for engine.
All right. Hook and ladder.
I said ladder. Another half.
What's I know the term hook and ladder, but I don't.
It's like a football term.
Yeah, I thought that was more of an expression than a.
All right, we're gonna add
those halves.
Those together to make one.
All right, we got hoses.
We said hose.
We did. Yeah. Firemen. I guess not.
Fireman. Words ending in man. Fireman. We didn't get that either. You said fireperson man or firefighter man.
I guess we did not.
No.
Right, we got Dalmatian.
I got that. Yep.
Pole.
Yes. First one we said.
Bell. It says the bell.
Oh, because it rings. Maybe that's the technical word called the bell.
I guess.
We said alarm. I don't know.
Alarms is on here.
Okay, take that then.
And then sirens.
Okay. So looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. We're getting better.
So 6 and 2 halves. We're kind of count as 7.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we could have had we could have had more. Wait, we got 7?
We got 7.
Including those halves.
Yeah, so we got 6 exactly, and then 2 halves make 7.
Gotcha. Okay. That's really good.
That's a strong start.
Yeah. Wow, we are crushing it.
All right.
I
could bring it to a screeching halt or I could pick a random one.
I think we're doing so well no matter what, as long as it's appropriate. We got to.
Okay. The next category is, Shane, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it, then I'm going to flip it.
Okay.
And those of you listening at home, we need your help. So shout them out as you're thinking of them. Things made with elastic. Sweatpants.
Yep.
Underwear.
I like. All right. Athletic shorts.
Hair scrunchies.
Oh, yeah.
Rubber bands.
Socks.
Oh, that's good.
I was gonna say leg warmers because ladies.
Yeah. Those wrist warmers, like those headbands.
Oh, headbands.
Wristbands and headbands. Things made with elastic.
I'm thinking
bedding. Well, the fitted sheets. I'm gonna say fitted sheets. The bottom sheet on your bed.
Bedding.
Elastic.
Latex.
I'll say swim trunks. I don't know.
Trunks. Gloves.
Why
not?
They might have elastic in them.
Beanies.
Time.
Okay.
All right. What's your guess?
I think we got 4.
Oh, I was gonna say 6.
I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be some oddly specific ones on here.
That's probably true. Okay, here we go. Things made with elastic. Number 1, underwear.
We got it.
Got it.
All right.
Number 2, a girdle. We did not get girdle.
So are those still a thing?
In 1988, they were a thing that people remembered, at least.
That people remembered.
Number 3, ace bandage.
I guess. Yeah, that's specific.
Number 4, rubber band. We got that.
We did.
Number 5, trampoline. Did not get trampoline.
I did not think of those as elastic. Okay.
Things have gone south here. Number 6, a bra. We did not get brassiere. Number 7,
brassiere.
Bra.
Oh.
Number 7, support hose, like pantyhose.
Oh my!
We didn't get support hose. Number 8, rubber gloves. You said gloves.
I did say gloves.
We'll just take. Number 9, children's belts. So not old man's belts, but children's belts.
That is not a thing.
They used to have elastic children's belts.
They
couldn't be trusted with leather, so or vinyl or fabric. So and number 10, waistbands. I said sweatpants. I think that counts as waistbands.
That's like the item in the. Yeah.
We said leggings, but we didn't mean support hose. We meant like tights.
I meant
So we don't get credit for that. So we got waistbands, rubber gloves, underwear, and rubber band.
Yeah.
We got 4. We missed girdle, ace bandage, trampoline, bra, support hose, and children's belts.
Yeah, that's one I don't agree with on those
children's
answers.
Belts?
There's better. I feel like there's better ones we didn't think of.
Would you have done better with things that are red? Perhaps.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay.
All right. What is it? Okay. Third
This
round?
is round
All right.
4.
Round 4.
So we are at 17 already. We've already surpassed our previous high score.
All right. And we're just shooting for the stars now.
Yes. Yeah, this is just icing on top.
All right.
We're just to impress our listeners with our knowledge of all things
Yes.
related to
signs of the zodiac.
Okay.
Go. This is not my
Taurus,
Cancer,
Scorpio. Is it like cornucopia or Copernicus or Capricorn?
Capricorn, Gemini, Leo,
Orion. Is that one? That's just the constellation.
Why not? Taurus.
I said Taurus.
The Lovers.
Eros. Okay.
Is that one?
Sure. I have no idea.
I don't.
Levi. No, you said Leo.
Capricorn.
Scorpio. We said that one. Yeah.
Scorpio,
You said Cancer. Little Dipper. Big Dipper.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
I know a Weird Al song. I'll explain.
Yeah. Okay. Time.
There's a Weird Al song that's kind of like a parody on horoscopes called "That's Your Horoscope for Today," and it's just these like goofy like.
You should have just sung that song the whole time.
I was in my head. That's what I was trying to like. Sagittarius, all your friends are laughing behind your back. Kill them.
Oh no!
It's all like just like
all right.
Cancer. You'll
all the Cancer jokes. Got it.
No. It's not that. It's like Tauros. Like you'll have an unexpected trip when you fall screaming out an open window.
Wow.
Like, that's your horse.
This is brutal.
It's like comical.
Okay.
I'm not doing Weird Al justice here.
All right, Shane. Let's decode through the mystical red.
See, this is at least one that's like objective. Like there are like 12 zodiacs, right?
I have
or
no
like
idea.
signs. And like
They had to pick their top 10 though.
that's right. It's top 10. So
all right, let's have them.
All right. Virgo.
Nope. Okay.
Not a good start. Leo.
We got that one.
Aquarius.
Nope.
Nope.
Gosh, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. That's a old song.
Oh yeah. Pisces.
Oh boy, Shane.
Tauros.
Got that
Taurus.
one. We got that, yeah.
Whatever. Gemini.
You said that one? Yeah.
Yeah. Capricorn.
By the way, as Gemini makes me think of American Gladiators, which is
Doesn't?
the saddest documentary on ESPN right now.
That's a documentary. Like the old show, American Gladiator?
So I love the show, but they did a 2-part little miniseries documentary on it.
Yeah.
And it's just so, everything is sad.
Why?
It's just like as commentary on the show and on our world and what people value and like, bad friendships and betrayal and the surface values of life.
I'm so confused. Wait, this is you're watching a documentary on the show American Gladiator, and they're just saying
so sad. No, the documentary was good, but what it revealed about life was just like, the things we care about are so shallow.
These are people's.
Just in general, it's just a sad commentary on the world.
Oh,
all right. So we got Tauros. We got
said Gemini, Capricorn.
We got that one.
Libra.
Nope.
Scorpio.
Got that one.
And Sagittarius.
Yeah,
Sagittarius.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is our 5th and final round.
Yeah, we are crushing it. That was a good.
So the one that's on top of my stack is in a similar vein of yours, in that I think there's 12 and they're objective. Mm-hmm. Or I can go random for more giggles.
I think you got to go random.
All right. I'm pulling the one that we're not going to do is birthstones.
It would be fun, but I want something like totally random.
Okay.
You didn't get a glance at it kind of thing.
Here we go. Weapons you don't shoot.
Sword. A claymore? I don't. A mace.
Landmine.
Nuke.
I think you shoot those.
No, you drop it.
Okay,
Bombs.
you drop it. Bombs.
I don't know.
Weapons you don't. Knife.
Knife. I like
sword. Weapons you don't shoot. Fists.
Yeah. Fists. Brass knuckles.
Yeah. Headbutt. Kicking, a foot.
Yeah, kick. Boxing gloves. I wouldn't be surprised.
Weapons you don't shoot. Your mind.
Your mind.
It's the greatest weapon there is.
Words.
Words. Sticks and stones, Shane. Weapons you don't shoot.
Shuriken. I don't know. That's not on there, but
Samurai
Katana.
sword. Okay. Name all the swords we can think of. And time. I'm so glad you said short sword because I couldn't even.
What was your first?
I couldn't conceptualize what the category was even asking.
Oh.
And then you got.
I went
going.
full medieval.
Medieval on us. All right.
I like this one.
Weapons you don't shoot.
It appeals to my child
Number
mind.
1, we were close but didn't get it. A lance, like the horse stabbing one.
Okay.
Similarly, number 2, we did not get a spear.
Spear.
Like
That's a
Sparta.
Yeah, I like it.
Number 3, you said sword.
Just sword.
Sword.
Okay.
Number 4, landmine. We said that one.
Landmine is actually on
Top 4.
I was not expecting that.
Number 5, we did not get hand grenade, I don't think.
Oh, that's a good one though.
Number 6, you said mace.
Mace. Wow, I did not think that was going to be on
Number
there.
7, a knife. I said that.
Got knife.
A chain, like a street fight with a chain.
That's so 80s.
Yeah,
like
that-
I'm thinking Michael Jackson's like
they're one of the Rocky
beat
scenes
it.
when he's street fighting with a chain. Maybe not.
yeah.
Ooh,
That's so 80s.
number 9, we did not get. I'll give you a clue. Crocodile Dundee.
This is a knife.
Yeah, we already had-
Bowie knife.
We already had knife.
Was it Bowie knife?
No.
Oh, the didgeridoo. What's on there?
I like that you keep the accent.
That's fun.
Boomerang.
Boomer. That's hardly a weapon. If you come into a fight with a boomerang, I'm sorry, you
missed. Oh, did I?
Even if you didn't miss, it hits him.
Ow.
It's not coming back.
Like, 'cause you can't make it work. Have you ever tried to throw a boomerang?
Yeah, I had a like a plastic boomerang as a kid. But it was like a newer one where it was like 3 different
That's
angles
not a boomerang.
to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All
It
right.
came back.
Ooh,
It worked.
You may have said this last one, Shane. Did you say scimitar?
Is it Schmitter? Like a Schmitter. I'm probably not announcing it right.
Scimitar.
Let me see.
Maybe it's pronounced Schmitter. I could be wrong.
Schmitter.
No,
That's a C. Scimitar.
Scimitar.
I always thought it was like Schmitter.
Did you say Schmitter? Thinking it was that?
No, I think I'm just butchering it at this point.
You did say several blades that I wasn't.
Claymore.
Okay, is
It's
that
like
a mine?
big 2-handed sword. One that's like
Okay.
you have to 2-hand it. I said shuriken.
But not scimitar.
My entire life of playing video games has led me to this point.
So we got sword, landmine, mace, knife. We got 4 there.
Yeah.
Which brings our grand total.
I'm a little disappointed in myself.
What are you disappointed about? We did great. We got 27.
Oh no! In that last one,
Oh.
I wanted more.
27.
27. That's above 50%.
That's outstanding. Ooh, next one. Types of jokes. Knock knock.
Can I
and
just?
multiple choice? I don't know.
Yeah, can you just? Wait, I just need to. Yeah, read. I read
right.
that types of jokes.
All
I
right,
just need to.
give me no timer right now. Those of you listening at home, I already I gave knock knock.
I'm gonna give you my. Yeah. All right. I'll
What are some of the other categories?
Pun.
Okay, pun. Man walks into a bar. Is that a category of joke?
Sure.
Like dirty
Dirty. Yeah. Riddle. Riddles sometimes are jokes.
types of jokes.
Offensive? No, that's dirty, I guess.
Well,
I
those
don't
are
know.
different. It can be offensive and not dirty. And
Yeah.
okay, well, let's just read them.
Yeah.
Number 1, dirty. Dirty
Okay.
jokes.
There it is.
Number 2, sick jokes.
Sick jokes.
I'm not sure. Like that was sick. I don't know what that means.
Very 80s, I guess.
Oh, some of these might be inappropriate. Well, I'll just say them. It's okay. Polish jokes, like making fun of.
Oh, so
Polish
they're
people.
going like full like.
Number 4, one-liners.
Okay.
Number 5, practical jokes.
Okay.
Number 6, bad jokes, which is related to number 7, puns.
Okay.
Number 8, limericks.
What?
I thought limericks were like rhymes.
I think they're supposed to be funny, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Number 9, sexist jokes, and number 10, racist jokes.
Wow.
So in 1988, these were the top 10 categories of jokes that you could come up with.
I'm not surprised.
Some things maybe have gotten worse in our world, and a number of things have gotten better.
I do remember hearing the Polish thing though, like growing up.
Yeah.
The, like for some reason people just had like offensive
also
jokes to Polish people. I don't know.
They also so they separated that even from racist jokes.
That's so interesting. Like
Anyway, yeah.
how times have changed.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys enjoy at home
my
the
goodness.
Outburst?
Some of
I don't know if they still make it anymore, but
some of these famous bears.
I'm sure that the real way to play it is probably a lot more fun.
But we had fun. What is the last category I just found? Shane, would you read it for our listeners?
Types of teeth. I actually love the molar, canine,
Incisor, is that one?
yeah, incisor, yeah, false wooden tooth,
Wooden.
dentures. This is I love
Ivory.
this. I actually like this game as old as is 80s and all.
Biscupids or bicuspids, incisors, baby teeth, eye teeth, false teeth, saw teeth, permanent teeth, capped teeth.
So molars and canines.
Molars and wisdom were the first ones.
Are canines on
No, unless those are incisors, I think.
I thought it.
I don't know. Front teeth.
Yeah, who knows?
All right.
But yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed a little deviation from a normal topic. We've just kind of, with voters meeting last week, we're just kind of we've got kind of a little break in with the routine.
When we come back next week, we're going to look at how can we trust the Bible, specifically what the New Testament has to say about the Old Testament, and we'll unpack that more. But New Testament as it thinks and talks and writes about the Old Testament. So, it will be interesting. I think we'll have fun. It will be a little more substantive than today's conversation.
Yeah, but hope you guys had fun learning a new game. Outburst.
We didn't teach them the game at all. We just abused the game for our own purposes.
They know it exists.
Learning a new game. You learned that there is a game that is not played how we played it.
And it's probably very different than nowadays because it's kind of primitive, designs.
Gosh.
But, I enjoyed it. Listeners at home, I hope you guys get a chance to play some games with your loved ones.
Have fun, laugh, enjoy your summer.
Yeah. And continue that conversation at home about Outbursts.
Silly things. All right. See you next time. Take care.
Bye.
That's the end of the episode, but we want to continue the conversation. Continue the conversation by sharing this episode, subscribing, or leaving a review. Connect with us on Instagram at 2414 Podcast. Connect with us through email at 2414@stlukes-church.com. Or best of all, keep the conversation going by inviting someone to process with you, so that you can each walk away with more understanding that leads to more conversation as the journey continues. If you happen to be in the Seattle-Tacoma area of Washington, stop by on a Sunday morning and say hi. 2414 is a podcast produced by St. Luke's Lutheran Church in Federal Way, Washington. To find more content, discover upcoming opportunities to connect in person, or to support the show, head on over to stlukes-church.com. Thanks for walking with us.